the bridge or plank. So we're going to use this a lot, different variations with our clients in order to basically do a simple to master ab exercise. So number one, what we want to have is forearms down, feet together. So feet need to be touching, unless they're very beginner, we can take them a bit wider. But basically the reason we want that is it's going to start to create the balance or take it away so that we're going to work harder. Obviously if that's spread out, we've got more control, so by putting the feet together, creates more rotation through the hips that we've got to control. That's part number one. Number two, from there, what we want to get for the clients is they need to squeeze their glutes and lock their thighs. If they don't do that, what starts to happen is as they get tired, they'll sag at the hips and start to put a bit of pressure through that lower back because they're keeping supported here, and that whole bridge through the middle is sagging. So what we need to do, get them in line. Second problem we'll see, they start to lift their hips up to make it easier to take the load off the abs. So glutes on solves that problem. The last step for those who are more advanced, we can start to drive the elbows down towards the knees. Nothing's going to move obviously, but if the intent is to squeeze it in, what that's going to do is lock on that whole lat, pec, everything, and then start to compress that rib cage, shorten the distance, and make that ab midsection work a lot harder than if we just chill there coasting, letting it kind of hang out for a minute. So that's the plank. The other variation that we're going to be doing a bit of is forms of dead bugs and hollow bodies. So for a hollow body, what we want to do is start our client basically in this tucked up position. So what that's going to do is force the lower back into the ground, because you can't really be here and create an arch through the back. It's quite hard to do. So we start them in that position, hips tucked in, chest lifted up, rib cage together. So from there, taking the hands and the legs and starting to extend as far as we can, creating like a banana shape. Now for your client, if what happens, you should be able to put here and feel that the back's touching the ground. If they're a bit weak, what's going to happen is they're going to start to do that. They're going to lose that positioning. But as they get stronger, they should be able to get practically all the way out. And same thing for that. Normally we're doing that in holds of 30 seconds or so. And the dead bug variation, the beginner's version of this, effectively 90-90, tap, 1, tap, 2. You can put them against the wall, get them to push into the wall for a bit more support. But same key as always, the lower back cannot lift up off the ground.